Made some horrible mistakes in 25 years. I've made some terrible mistakes, some terrible decisions. Terrible decisions. One I'll never forget. Joe, stand up, Joe, my drummer. I'll never forget. Joe, I apologized in front of the whole church because back in the day, Joe and his girl got pregnant and I sat him down. And I meant well. But then I started thinking about it like, boy, everybody gonna have to sit down. Me too. And wait a minute. I made the mistake. Listen, I made the mistake because that's how I was raised and that's what I saw. And I was mimicking what I saw. But then I read the scripture in Galatians chapter 6. Put it on the screen for them. They look slow. The scripture says in Galatians chapter 6 verse 1, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, come on, media team, move quick. Galatians chapter 6 verse 1. If a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, come on, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness. Come here, considering yourself, lest ye also be tempted. You know what that scripture is saying? Treat other people the way you want to be treated. So I said to Joe, I was like, my bad, Joe. I'm sorry, I ain't get that right. Quinda, I was like, my bad, I ain't get that right. I messed that up. I messed that up. Because you know what they needed more than anything? Love, covering, and grace. To say, you know what? I've been there, done that. Now, it doesn't mean give license for sin. It doesn't mean there should not be correction. But correction should have more patience than penalty. All right, I'm gone. They didn't like it. I'm finished. Can I say it again? Correction should have far more patience than penalty. So then when I learned from a mistake and I apologized, I think it was last year, one of our ministers, a couple of years ago, young lady got pregnant. She was one of our ministers, and she stopped coming. And she stopped coming because somebody was like, no, you need to sit down. And I found out about it. I was like, hey, where that girl at? Come here. I said, come here, you pregnant preacher. Yep. Here she come right now. I said, come here, you pregnant preacher. She's not pregnant now. She didn't have baby. I said, you still God's vessel. Y'all don't like this in here. I said, you still called by God. Matter of fact, you might be carrying the word and a word in the back. Y'all done got quiet in here. Can I share this in there? Is that okay? And guess who just hugged her? The woman who made the mistake and told her, you may need to sit down. See, y'all didn't even know. I didn't know she was going to hug her. You know what she's doing? Correcting mistake. Y'all. I didn't even have to tell Annette to come up here. This word made her move immediately and apologize and correct the mistake. Now, what are you seeing happening right now? A relationship is being mended right now.